So I popped onto Steam today, and lo and behold, my personalised details, all the people that I was following for their opinions of games and recommendations tailored to me, were all gone, replaced by the Steam Explorations tale. And my immediate reaction was, what the hell is going on? This is not why I come to Steam. And I understand it's Christmas and they've got to mix things up a bit. They're trying to sell something and make a bit of money over the Christmas sale time. But I'm looking at this thing and it just completely, it made me want to do the opposite of buy any of these games that are on sale. It was just a confused mess. I'm looking at it now. It's just a wall of games. You scroll down, it's a never-ending wall of games. The more you scroll down, the more games appear. You're just completely overwhelmed. You know, the recommendation has been replaced. People that I follow, like Total Biscuit, his recommendations and stuff has gone to be replaced by like 30% down the page. 5,670 games on Steam. On sale right now across Steam. See all specials. I can click to see all 5,670 games. I don't think I'll do that. So I thought I'll do a video about this. I'll try and get to the bottom of this and see if there's some way, because Valve are a huge company. They're not stupid people. There must be some logic behind what they're doing. So maybe this is a sales tactic or something. So maybe I could explore this. So I did some research, but the more I looked into it, the more it seemed to contradict everything that I was reading. I came across a blog post on Social Triggers, and it was about online sales and this idea that less is more. Less is more when it comes to sales. Sheena Iyengar, a professor of Columbia University, set up a free tasting booth in Draeger's supermarket. One Saturday, 24 flavours of jam were available. On another Saturday, 6 were available. Given the more is better mindset, you'd imagine that people would buy more when more jam was available, the Saturday when more jam was available. On the Saturday when 24 jams were available, 60% of customers stopped for a taste, only 3% bought some jam. On the other Saturday when only 6 jams were available, 40% of customers stopped for a taste, but 30% bought some. That's a huge difference. You know, less options gives people time to think and make an assessment. He goes on to say, when you have an exhaustive product list, your prospects will have to go through the above decision-making process for each item on the list. So think about Steam. You've got to decide in this deluge of games what to buy. That's why I came out of Steam when I saw this huge wall of games. So this leads to what social psychologists call choice overload. To summarise, when people are confronted with several options, they often pick none of them and move on to something else. So that's what I did. So that's a kind of a sales assessment that contradicts what Steam is doing. So maybe we go back to that thing. They're incompetent. They just don't know what they're doing. I came across a blog, Tom Hopkin's blog, about less is more and presentation. When in the presence of a true professional salesman, people feel treated like they're royalty, that they're the most important people on the planet, that their needs are being attended to, that their thoughts, feelings, emotions and concerns about the product or service at hand is of utmost importance. Now, looking at the Steam page, all my personalization is gone. I don't feel catered to at all for this particular sale. I even have games on sale that are being put forward to me, marketed to me, that are already in my library. I'm looking at Sid Meier's Civ 5, already got it. Skyrim, got it. Stanley Parable, got it. So I don't feel special at all from this tactic from Steam. So, and it contradicts what they did earlier in the year by giving us more personalization and more options for tailoring the kind of things we want to find on Steam. So what is going on? And I forced to come to the conclusion that they're subscribing to another marketing tactic, which is contrary to personalization, contrary to giving people choice and clear ideas about the options that are available. And what they're thinking for the Christmas holiday is overwhelm the customer, confuse the customer. If you feel overwhelmed by a deluge of offers that are time sensitive, like a Christmas sale, you make snap decisions. So you're confused, but you know there's a time limit on all these things, and some of the deals are really good. You want to get them. So if you're confused and you think, I've got to make a decision now, you're going to make snap decisions. And I think that's what Steam is trying to do with this kind of deluge. I refuse to believe that all that good work, all that progress that was made with the Steam homepage and searchability and tags and curation and all these things, they've just forgotten about that for Christmas. This has got to be their strategy. This sale at Christmas is to confuse us and make us make snap decisions. So this video is turning into, if that is the case, that's my assertion, this video is turning into a bit of a public service broadcast, right? So what you want to do is, in my opinion, like I say, when I went on my Steam page, I just came away. That's too much. I'm not searching through all that shit. Go away. Don't make impulse purchases. It's the same thing as if they say don't shop don't shop for food on an empty stomach, because you'll make impulse purchases. Come out of Steam, go to a reviewer or critic that you like, respect, look at what games they're recommending at the moment, then go back into Steam and see if that game is on sale. Pay absolutely no attention to the Steam sale. Retail psychologist Tim Denison. This is a link. You've got to quote this stuff when you're doing like an opinion piece to show people you've done your research. But a lot of professors, they just kind of, they say common sense, don't they? And they put it in a book, so then it's official. Retail psychologist Tim Denison. Going with a plan or a list may help curb unplanned spending and reduce potential feelings of regret. That's what Dr. Denison says. So if you go with a list, you go to the storefront, you go with a list of what you're interested in, and you make a discerning decision, not under pressure. All these games will be available again at some point, some Steam sale in the future. You'll be able to get these games. If it's there, buy it. If you want it and it comes highly recommended, don't make snap decisions. And remember, if you buy a game for 50 quid, if a game is marked down from £50 to £25 and you buy it, you're not saving £25, you're spending £25. That's not opinion. That's that is fact. It's not even common sense, it's fact. You're not saving anything, you're spending something. So don't be bullied by time, don't be pressurized by the idea that this is a limited offer. Chill. And please, it's ridiculous, really. I wish digital media would treat consumers like grown-ups, like it were a special island that exists outside the realms of marketing and sales and retail, and that it were a haven where people were catered to and they got their own personal little island of coolness on the web. But the fact is, it doesn't work like that. It's just a digital representation of a shop front, and at this time of year they're going to put everything out there and get you to buy it. So that's my opinion of the Steam sale. It's not stupidity, it's probably actually pretty clever, but it's about getting you to buy things under pressure and being overwhelmed by choice. So don't be overwhelmed by choice. Go to a reviewer or a critic you respect, like Total Biscuit or Jim Sterling, someone who knows what they're talking about. Get their recommendations. All right, that's my thing. Bye.